You're a sexist jackal if you hate Kamala's cackle, according to The View's moo-moo-wearing mascot, Joy Behar. Men are sexist if they're not a fan of Kamala's laugh, or funny women in general, especially if they're in bed. Roll it.
What really ticks me off about him, though, is this laughing Kamala remark. It's such a sexist remark, because a guy I was with over the weekend, a friend of mine, they said Kamala's laugh annoys me. Remember they said that about Hillary's laugh, that she was cackling. And men, you know, they don't like a funny woman. We're afraid if you laugh or you make a joke, that maybe you'll do that when they're in bed with you.
Oh my
Joy Behar in bed? Ooh. I thought cows slept standing up. That has nothing to do with anything. Michelle. So now, if you, we make fun of everybody's laugh.
Absolutely.
What, this is always going to be their default position.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Just like Jen Psaki is saying about Kamala, that, you know, we're a racist, sexist society if we don't keep up with her amazing image or her vision and her ideology. It's just so annoying. I am so sick of this. I remember after Hillary lost in 2016, my mom would tell me, oh, God, I've got to listen to all my liberal friends say, well, she lost because she's a woman and people can't stand the thought of a woman in office. No, we couldn't stand the thought of that woman in office.
Right.
There are plenty of women I could see. I'd love to see Condoleezza Rice run. She's one of many, you know? Oh, and she's black, too. So, you know, but this idea that just because you make a comment, and by the way, Kamala's laugh, call me sexist, it is annoying, and it's constant. And I say that not because she's a woman, but because her laugh is annoying. Period.
I think it's funny that, like, I think, Vince, her laugh is the least of her problems.
That's what I'm saying. She could diffuse this thing if she just comes out and says, look, I know I have an annoying laugh. Let's talk about other things you have with me. But the problem is the other things are worse.
Yes.
So what are you going to do? Bring up the border? You're going to bring up how you talk to people like they're 3 years old? So, yeah, she almost can't diffuse it. But when is she going to actually step forward at any point in time and tell everybody, hey, look, he's the president. Something happens to him. I'm next up.
Yeah.
I don't know why you guys are worried about laughs. I'm ready to go right now. She's been MIA. So you know what? That whole administration seems to hide. So she hides behind people like Joy Behar defending her. She hides behind the laugh comment. I mean, all these people do is hide.
Yeah, and it is interesting because when Biden ran, he said that he basically was going to be one term, and she was the next person in line. And now he's like, I'm not going anywhere. Who's being the racist? Jen Psaki. Seems like you're the old white angry man is the one you should be talking to.
Who's laughing now?
Yeah, who's laughing now in bed? Kat, is it like you have, it's weird because you have a noticeable laugh.
You could call it that.
Yeah, but it's a guy's laugh.
That's the thing. It is sexist when people don't like my laugh.
Yeah.
Because Beavis and Butt have the exact same one.
Yes.
And they made a lot of money off that, much more than me. So that, no, obviously, look, it's not, I would trade laughs with her.
Yeah.
Mine is really, and when people.
No way.
No. Michelle, when people, I get emails about how annoying my laugh is. And I'm like, I know that. You think this is the one that I have chosen for myself? I have no
personally
control
love
over
your
it.
laugh.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
You're very sweet. But I think it'd be easier, honestly, for me to blame all my problems, and the reason people don't like me is because they're just afraid of how funny I am.
Yes. It seems like such a pathetic opinion.
Every time I've been rejected, it's because the man was simply afraid of how funny I am. I would be much more mentally healthy, probably. I hate myself.
That's like the articles you'll see, like in the New York Post or and the Daily Mail. It goes, I'm so attractive, I can't get a date. Remember those articles?
Yeah.
But you also laugh when you're supposed to laugh. That's the thing about her laugh.
Right, that's good.
She laughs when she's not supposed to, where you know it's uncomfortable.
I want to bring a sexist in here. Shalou. Do you agree with Joy Are you I mean, do men have a problem with women's laughs because it reminds them that they might laugh when they're in bed?
We'll take laughs when we can get them.
Yeah.
I mean, if, I like getting laughs. I'll get a laugh in a comedy club. I get a laugh on a TV show. But if you want to laugh at me in a bedroom, I'll take it.
Yes. Do you do a lot of stand-up in bed?
Yeah, I mean, well, we're always trying to be funny. But that's why men love women who laugh. That's why we like when Michelle is on the panel. She laughs at my Joe Biden videos.
Yeah.
Michelle has a really good laugh.
Yes, and it comes through, even when we play the videos. Kat, it's harder to make her laugh, but when she does laugh, I'm very excited, because she's a tough laugh. But it is true, like what Vince said. It's not, and she mentioned Hillary Clinton as well, because she also had that weird thing.
Yes.
They laugh when they don't know what to say.
Yeah, that's the
It's
thing.
the same thing as Hillary Clinton. They get stuck and they don't know what they're saying, and then they have to laugh. Like Kamala will be in front of NASA and she'll be like, I like the moon.
But see, you know what? That doesn't. What bothers me is when she kind of gets up here.
Yeah.
She gets up here and she's like, it's the way, the buses. We need more buses.
Unburdened
Maternal
buses.
health. We need buses for maternal health. It's like when it gets it's like she's tired and drunk.
Oh, yeah. That's good description.
It is, tired and drunk. Up next, Maxine gets a scare from her phony hair.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.